It's Christmas time. Don't let the bells end. Christmas time. Just let them ring free. Yeah. I always have the best intros to everything I do. I think you find that's true. Anyway. So, first thing. Last chance to get in on the Christmas special from mentioned in the last video. Thus, if you desire to be included in the Christmas special and you have not already stated so via comment in the previous video, now is your last chance to do it. I will be not accepting any further request suggestions after the 19th, which is the Thursday the 19th. Any further request suggestions will be completely ignored in a most Scrooge-like fashion. Anyway, secondarily, good news, everybody. I apparently managed to find the video that was causing me to be immeasurably penalised via the whole lack of 15-minute videos. Turns out it was in fact Prince of Persia, episode 9, known only by its title, Only a Moron. I included a regeneration scene from Doctor Who, and apparently the BBC don't like that. They don't like that. No, they don't. BBC didn't like that. And therefore, it was banned globally, which is what caused the issue. Turns out deleting that solved the issue. And we were all going to live happily ever after until another claim comes along and ruins everything. But yes, so if I get round to it, I will potentially grab that episode, remove the clip and upload it again. So if you see an episode and you've watched this video and you think, what's that? That's random. He's already done that one. Is that new? No, it's episode 9. I've not missed 9 episodes, have I? It is an old one being re-uploaded in order to get it back into sequence so that you are... Anybody who comes along going, oh, I'll watch that Prince of Persia playthrough, doesn't suddenly get to episode 8 and go, where the fuck's episode 9? What the fuck? Dickhead. So chances are I'll try and upload that at some point in the not too distant future. Anyway, is that everything? Pretty much. So I'm back at full kind of... I've proven that point. I genuinely wasn't going to, but then I got carried away playing this game, and I didn't want to take away your ability to view this game for as long as possible. Even though I did speed it up, you may have noticed that. You may not have noticed it. But I promise, I sped it up. And then I smashed a bauble. So pretty much, that is kind of the update. Last chance to get in if you desire Christmas special. I'll just reiterate the idea behind the Christmas special. 3 to 5 games written in the comments. You can do it on this video or the video previously discussing Christmas special. I will choose one of those games to play as your Christmas present, and then boom! Generalised playing and oohing and ahhing. That's a nice looking gun, isn't it? That's why I wanted to pick it up, see if I could shoot it, but apparently I couldn't. Oh well. So, I think, since as we've gotten through the main points, which was last chance is Thursday the 19th, 3 to 5 games, I'll pick one, use it in Christmas special, and that my channel is back. It's back in order of awesomeness, and I'm back at being able to do however longer videos I so choose, for now anyway. What are the odds that I'll end up saying this, then uploading this video, and it'll go, nah mate, nah, you can't upload 15 minutes anymore, or over 15 minutes. It still does leave the Alan Wake playthrough a bit sort of up in the air still, because of the whole copyright music thing. Makes it a little bit awkward, and thus I either need to mute the audio and therefore end up sort of Okay, so I've muted the audio. That is terribly unfortunate, because now I'm talking about the audio that's in the background, and it's muted, and yeah. I sound psychotic. Not that I don't half the time anyway, but, you know. Trying to stack all the bodies in one bin. We've had a couple of moments where I've looked at the gameplay, and I've sort of said about what I'm doing, but I haven't actually revealed what the fuck this is. Because I don't know. You may not know. You may very well have already known this game, but it's, yeah. Elves, dead elves raving around, and me mopping up blood. It's the best. This is possibly the best game I have ever seen. Not quite, but it's still pretty fucking spectacular. So I should now reveal what this game is. This is, I think it was called the Viscera. Either Viscera or Visceral. I think it was Viscera Cleaning Department. Ah, balls, I can't remember. Fuck my life. Alright, let's see if I can just about get out. Right, Viscera Cleanup Detail. The VCD. Santa's Rampage. I get the impression it's going to be a full game. Visceral... gonna have to look it up again. Idiot. Viscera Cleanup Detail. I get the impression it's going to be a full game at some point where you get all sorts of bits. And I think it's included with Shadow Warrior as well. I know some of you may have heard of Shadow Warrior. It's recently had a sort of big remake that looks pretty fucking spectacular, if I'm honest. I do like the look of it. But yeah, I don't know if it's by the same people or not, but nevertheless, I think there is a level included in it for Shadow Warrior, because I think that's distinctly kind of slice and dice, shoot them in most bloody fashion. But this is meant to have been Santa's had enough and has gone on a rampage, and therefore you've got all the elves dead, blood like literally everywhere, presents. And now, this, I'd like to just point out, if you do know the game and you've played it, then I'd like to point out this was my first ever attempt. So there are several bajillion fuck-ups, I fear. I don't know if I'm supposed to put the elves in the biological waste containers or not, for starters. If you are, then they make one hell of a mess. I was putting the bullets in there as well for convenience's sake. Straightening the stools. And getting the presents ready. But every time I straightened a stool, I ended up bumping into the little fucker. And then look here, I desperately tried to take this downstairs, and then I didn't fall over with it. Soon enough, I fall over with one of those things. Oh, I don't know if I can talk about the game for another 10 minutes, and I've got another 10 minutes worth of footage, but I'm sure I can. But yeah, up the stairs. God damn, my own footprints. And then I sort of just ditched this guy in the corner. Oh, so that's where he came from. I did wonder. It was me. I dumped him in the corner. And look, their arms, their legs, and then my mop got bloody. And you have to put the mop back. And then look, you can see my footprints up and down the fucking stairs. If you tread in a puddle of blood, you end up traipsing footprints all over the place. There was this area where I was trying to sort of unveil the planks, floorboards. That's the word I'm looking for. That was a bloody bucket of water, and I haven't figured out. And that was a TNT blast, which of course, that little bucket of blood that was right next to it. Oh. All over the bottom of the fucking stairs. I hate this game. This game is so difficult. Anybody who can actually get the challenge and complete it is quite impressive, because every time I got anywhere near having a place clean, I either traipsed bloody footprints through the place, or something obnoxious happened and it went ahead and went, so let's blow blood everywhere again. I hate you. I figured eventually I decided burning the bodies was the superior option. Putting them in the waste bins didn't seem to be helping me. Because I haven't figured out... I did try, right towards the beginning, I did try putting a bucket full of blood on the Slosh-O-Matic in order to see if it sort of took that bucket of blood, refreshed it, and drew it out again. Unfortunately, all that happened was a new bucket came out and knocked the bucket of blood all over the place. So that was productive. I was trying to clean the bucket as well, see if that would help, but it didn't seem to. Eventually, I tried burning the water, see if I could get better buckets. Maybe, you know. Sad face. I know. I'll grab this plank. Ah. God damn bucket of blood. Son of a... And now, of course, my mop is covered in blood, so I've got to go downstairs, wash it off. I've got to go all the way back upstairs. I've traipsed blood everywhere because I had to step in it. Oh, this game. This game. And yeah, more bloody footprints. More bloody footprints. I don't think I even got round to bothering. Oh no, did I just? Yeah, and then I found out that underneath the buckets of bio waste, of course, you end up with a pile of blood. So that's awesome. I figured out that I could put stuff in my chest, even, or my chest. I could jest about putting things within my chest. The Funk Ninja, Funk Ninja. Funk Ninja, Funk Ninja. I found an achievement on the main page that suggested I could perhaps burn the funk radio, and that would be the day the funk died. I had a look in here, figured I might as well have a butcher's, and this is the reindeer pen, where of course all the reindeer have been slaughtered, and he's been on a boozy slaughter fest. Which I'm sure everybody appreciates, Santa going on a boozy slaughterfest. That was my toy. I was having that toy, because that was an awesome looking toy. Notice how I slammed the lid down immediately, making sure no one else could have that toy. I was trying to fondle the paintings, it would seem there. Oh, that poor elf with all the knives. And then I tried to stick a knife in him, but I couldn't figure out how. It didn't seem... It felt more natural that there should have been a sort of fro. And, oh, talk of the devil. Here's me trying to find out if there was a fro. But there didn't seem to be. It seemed to just be, you can pick it up and you can put it down again. But there wasn't a sort of... And that was me trying to slap things. But I later on find out you can only really hit things with the mop, I think. And... I found that out the hard way. That, I figured, was a Molotov cocktail. And then it didn't sort of light, and then it didn't smash. And that's, again, that and TNT feels like you should be able to throw it. And it didn't... Even that sort of, okay, I'm going to sort of fling the camera view across and throw, didn't seem to work. So I don't know whether I'm just missing an obvious control or... there really isn't much of a throw. And that was a beautiful weapon on the wall there, wasn't it? That picture of a weapon. As I say, I'm assuming this is a sort of company that makes lots of games. It might very well be the ones responsible for Shadow Warrior and Shadow Warrior's Return thing. Here again, I'm trying to figure out sort of, okay, if I fill up one of these waste bins, is there a way of unfilling? Get in the fucking bucket, man! Get in the bucket! Is there a way of unfilling them? Because it kind of feels a bit... Oh, right. So I'm kind of just... I'm filling up buckets. I'm filling up buckets with bloody water. And I've got nothing to do with these buckets of bloody water. Oh, right. When you realise you've got nothing to do with buckets full of elf bits and buckets full of blood... It does sort of become a bit more kind of, how in the world am I going to clean this place? Because there's no way I'm going to manage cleaning everything off if everything's still hanging around with buckets. I wanted that toy gun as well. I figured for Christmas I definitely want that awesome looking toy gun. And again, trying to get them all in the bucket. Oh, get in the bucket. Get in the bucket, son. Get in the bucket. And, oh, is this the one? This might be the one where I fall over it. I think I do actually fall over this bucket, maybe. Unless maybe I already have fallen over the bucket. And then half a head, which is great news. Because it's fantastic when the Slosh-O-Matic is supposed to provide you with a... And then, sad face, I lost my entire bucket of water. And there we go, tripped over and flung entrails just everywhere there, it would seem. Right, there we go, finally, we actually make some... Oh, God damn it, bucket. And so we go, we pop off, and we... never mind, I'll just sort out a couple of presents. Oh, then I realised that was a candle and thought, I want to light the candle for Christmas. Oh, looks like I'm not going to be lighting that candle for Christmas. Finally. Are we actually going to... I figured I'd drown a shotgun cartridge. Didn't seem to work. Finally, are we going to make some progress in this room? We're getting rid of the bullets in the bio waste. Not that bullets are bio waste, but I didn't have an alternate bucket. I was trying to get my gun right in the thing. But then the lid wouldn't close, and then the gun butt was sticking out. And then eventually we come back and we find the gun's completely left my place. Every time that mop gets bloody, you start smearing blood all over the walls with it. That's where one of the challenges is actually to leave it in a worse state than you found it in. What would be, I must admit, what would be quite interesting would perhaps be the multiplayer aspect of this game. Because if one of you's trying to actually clean, then the other one's got a very easy job of taking the piss, hasn't he? Because all he's got to do is keep knocking down your buckets and just ruining all the jobs you're trying to accomplish. And I suspect it would be very pissed off very swiftly if you were multiplying this and you both had separate goals. Oh dear. So we're at about the 17-minute mark. Not entirely sure what that is. Don't know if it's sort of entraily type thing or other such stuff. That was a dancing box because of the dynamite, I would say. God damn it, my bucket of blood got blown everywhere. And now I think I tried cleaning the machine. I don't know whether I did it right then and there or if it was previous occasion I cleaned the machine, therefore I knew I could clean the machine. So, we're getting somewhere again. We've finally gotten... there you go, I did... And then... what the fuck, man? These buckets are so obnoxious. Here's me trying to sort of push the bucket over. Because, of course, when it's a bucket full of blood, then... Oh, any tiny motion will knock that fucker over. When it's a bucket full of water, God forbid you try and knock it over, because it will not go. Although I did discover that you can smash things with a mop. However, of course, at that stage, it was not a good thing to smash things with a mop, owing to the simple fact that it was a bloody bucket of water that I knocked over with the mop. Yay, I'm so good at this. I'm really good at cleaning. You can see how... This is why my the house I live in is spotless, because I am that good at cleaning. It's spectacular. Every time I clean one area, I manage to fuck up the next one. Get rid of some of these dirty footprints and some of the older. And there's another bucket of blood I've got. And I need another bucket of water, of course. Get rid of the entrail or the worm or what have you. And here we go. I gave up trying to be cleaning. And I figured I'd just try and get rid of everything. So you get this massive trail of bloody footprints, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Get rid of his little leg. Get rid of his other little leg. Oh no, that was his hand. I was going to try slapping people. You know, the old classic, quit hitting yourself, quit hitting yourself, quit hitting yourself, but with his disembodied arm, which is slightly creepy. Oh, here we go. Can I burn the blood buckets? Turns out the answer is no. Can I do anything with the blood buckets? If I put it near... Maybe if I put it near the Slosh-O-Matic, it will clean itself. I don't know. But yeah, I'm wondering if maybe part of the idea is you just end up with tons and tons of buckets of waste and tons of buckets of everything else. But it feels like there should be, and hopefully I might find it if there is. And another bucket gone. Now I'm just slashing blood everywhere because I'm fucking sick of it. We're coming up to an end, so I'm going to leave you with 10 seconds worth of me leaving, and I'm going to say... Cheerio.